Today's video is going to be an eat with me video. I know that this year it has been a hard time for a lot of people where they can't see certain family members and friends because you have to be quarantined. But to me and to a lot of people, Thanksgiving is about family and spending time with them, so it's a really hard time for a lot of people. So I thought that it'd be a good idea to film a video of me having my Thanksgiving dinner on camera. So if you're by yourself or you're eating by yourself on Thanksgiving and you want someone to eat with, then eat with me and watch this video. But anyways, before we get on with the video, don't forget to subscribe and push your bell notifications to notify you whenever I upload a new video. And if you want to follow me on any of the social medias, I'll have that floating somewhere on the screen, as well as linked down below in the description box. So without further ado, let's get on with the video. So I decided to make my own little Thanksgiving meal. Today is not Thanksgiving. I am going to be spending it with my boyfriend's family because unfortunately my family is not here in where I live. So I made this Thanksgiving dinner. I have Hawaiian roll, turkey that I got from Safeway, mashed potatoes, I made a green bean casserole, I made a homemade baked mac and cheese, which is my boyfriend's sister's recipe, amazing, and stuffing and a potato salad, and obviously I have a drink, and it is the White Claw mango flavor, obviously. So let's dig in. Hopefully this tastes good. But this is actually a lot of food. Even for me. I kind of like getting like a little bit of everything and eating it together. Ooh, that's good. That's really good. So I hope today, if you're watching this on Thanksgiving, I hope you're having an okay day, that you're not feeling too sad if you're eating alone. There's nothing wrong with eating alone, but I know like people can get into their emotions and in their heads. I know I do. This one year, so my parents, one year my parents did live in the same state as me, or in the same country, because they're not even in the same country at the moment, but they were probably about an hour away, but at the time I didn't have a car and I didn't have any means of transportation except for by bus or by train to get there. And for Thanksgiving, I had, not only did I miss the train because I was working that day, but I went to downtown to catch the bus, the one and only bus that goes there, that goes to where my parents lived. But I couldn't find the bus stop at all. And during this time, it gets dark really early, and downtown is a very sketchy area, especially at night. So I definitely didn't want to be walking around by myself with all my suitcases at night. So I kind of gave up. I even went all the way to downtown to catch the bus, but I couldn't find the bus stop at all, and nobody knew where it was. And in the process, there was even a guy that was driving a Cadillac that stopped in the middle of the street and asked me, "Oh, hey, you're cute," or yada yada, and was like, "Where you headed?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm going to Olympia," which is where my parents was at the time. And I was in Seattle, which is about over an hour drive, okay? And he was like, "Oh, I'll drive you." Even though I've never met him, he literally just stopped his car to be like, "Oh, I'll drive you." And I was like, I'm sorry, do I look like an idiot? No. And so he finally left because I was just not having it. And that basically told me, I was like, I should probably go home to my own place, not my parents. And so I went back, unpacked everything, and ended up unfortunately spending Thanksgiving alone. Which was a little sad because all my friends and boyfriend and everybody, they all thought that I was going to be at my parents'. So obviously everybody made their own plans and stuff like that. So it definitely didn't feel good being alone on Thanksgiving. But at the same time, I'm originally from Japan and we don't have Thanksgiving, so it's not a very big tradition within my family. But living in the States and going to college in the States, it definitely made me a little lonely when everybody else went to their families and I had to spend it by myself. So, excuse me. So, I guess I kind of can feel what people are feeling when they're alone during Thanksgiving or during the holidays. Even during Christmas, if you're alone and you want to watch this, even though I'm eating Thanksgiving food, you should watch it. Alright, I'm talking way too much. My food is getting cold. I'm not even eating. Oh shit. Well. That's not a bad turkey, actually. I wanted to buy chicken, even though, you know, turkey is Thanksgiving, but I'm not a big fan of turkey. But they were all out of chicken, so I got turkey. Let me know if you guys have any plans for Black Friday shopping. Like, do you have an idea of what you want to buy, or are you just gonna skip it this year? Are you actually going to go to the mall for Thanksgiving? Are you actually going to go to the mall for Black Friday shopping, or are you going to just do online shopping, which is what I usually do every year anyways? But I feel like it's a weird time around. I've been wondering about that ever since we were going in quarantine. I've been wondering how Black Friday was gonna happen, because you know, Black Friday, everybody wants to go to the same store, whether it's Target, Walmart, Fred Meyer, or whatever, wherever that sells electronics. So I wonder if, like, they're having big sales in stores, is the line gonna be even more ridiculous because there are capacity limitations now that we're all in quarantine? Bear with me. Never done an eating video ever in my life. I do like well, I can't say I watched them because I've only watched Stephanie Sue, and that's it. I love her videos. I love her true crime stories and stuff like that. It definitely also makes me a little bit more paranoid when I'm walking around, because it's like anything can happen to you. You just assume that, oh, because it hasn't happened to you, it will never happen to you until, you know, until it does. Which is crazy to think about. So stay safe, everybody. I know that nowadays I've heard a lot of stories about scammers and human trafficking and how they're finding new ways to get people, especially during this COVID situation. Be very careful. The one thing I do like about Thanksgiving food is that even if one item doesn't really taste that great, or it's lacking in flavor, because you're mixing everything up together anyways, it ends up tasting good. Like, I wasn't so sure about this green bean casserole. This was the first time I made it. And it doesn't taste bad, but it definitely was the least tasteful out of my whole entire plate. I was even worried that I didn't make it right. Because originally, I only had the mac and cheese and the mashed potatoes and the stuffing. So I went out to go buy a turkey, potato salad. My boyfriend was telling me of lists of things that I need that are essential, I guess, for a Thanksgiving meal. And apparently he doesn't like green bean casserole, but that's one of the normal things to have on a Thanksgiving dinner plate. So I made it, and I just Googled it, and I found one that had the highest ratings. But tell me why in the recipe, it didn't tell me how long it was supposed to be in the oven. All it told me was, oh, put it in the oven until the top is brown, golden brown or whatever. And I'm like, I'm not about to stand there and continuously watch this until it's golden brown. Like, what? Like, it's like you couldn't just, I don't know, time yourself and tell me? For those of you that have been following me or know me or subscribe to me before this video, I know this is a very different type of content, but I just thought that it was very appropriate for this time of year, because especially through 2020 with everybody not being able to see their family members or travel, a lot of them might end up being by themselves. I just thought that this would be a really good video. I'm sorry if you don't like eating videos, but sometimes I feel like even if I don't like eating videos, it's still nice to watch someone do something that looks like they're doing it with you, as opposed to just sitting at a table in your apartment by yourself eating in silence. I don't know. I thought it was a good idea. Oh yeah, and please don't mind my makeup. It's probably cracking and looking terrible, but so I don't know if you follow or if you know that I have a TikTok account. But for the longest time, I thought it was funny because in the last couple months, all of the big TikTokers that I follow that are like over 1 million, 5 million followers or whoever, they've all been talking about how they were shadow banned. And then I kept seeing all of them say that, and I'm like, is this kind of like the YouTube? Is it kind of like when YouTube was not notifying people about people's uploads, and how all the YouTubers are being, when they first started talking about the bell? I wonder if that's the same case for TikTok now, because I feel like everybody was saying that they were shadow banned. And at first I didn't believe them, because at first I was like, okay, well, it's just based on, you know, if TikTok likes the video and posts it on For You page or not. It's like there's millions and billions of people on TikTok. It's like, you know, just because your video doesn't go on the For You page doesn't mean you're always going to have the same amount of views. Until it was a constant thing. It was just everybody's views went down, apparently. And I would say even mine too, but I mean, I didn't have that many followers to begin with. But it has been astronomical though, because I feel like back in the day, around like last year, I was definitely getting like several tens of thousands of views or 100,000 of views or whatever on my TikToks, and then lately it's just been going down. Like, I would be even happy even if I saw 5,000 views. Like, that's, or 1,000 view even would make me happy if I see that on a TikTok video. But for me, I also blame it on the fact that I haven't been as consistent. That I definitely have taken several breaks on TikTok that probably kind of hurt my views. Or it could just be, you know, the shadow ban thing. Who knows? Who knows? speaking of knowing, wasn't TikTok supposed to be banned like by now? I thought they were supposed to be finished, but it doesn't seem like they're ending anytime soon. Oh my god, guess what I found out recently? It's crazy. I've been telling everybody that I know because it's the weirdest thing I've ever heard in my life. So basically, I was watching a Jackie Aina video. If you like makeup and you're following the beauty world on YouTube, you would know who Jackie Aina is. But she did a video, a Q&A actually, or no, it wasn't a Q&A. It was like a drink. It was like truth or drink or something like that. And she did it with her friend Angel, another makeup artist that owns Artist Couture. And oh wait, is it Angel? Is that his name? Mac Daddy. That's his nickname. I'm just gonna call him Mac Daddy because I feel like his name was Angel, but I could be wrong. But anyways, that's beside the point. One of the questions that they had was like, what YouTube channel or Instagram page do you follow that if other people found out you would be embarrassed by? And Mac Daddy was like, oh, he watches this one Instagram page called Breadface something. And I was like, huh? And I went on Instagram. This person's even verified, has over almost, I think she has like 140,000 followers and is verified. But literally, she's called Breadface because she takes a giant loaf of bread, puts it on a table, and basically just smushes the bread with her face. And just her face. Nothing, no hands, nothing. And sometimes she's even wearing makeup in these videos. Like a full face, wait, what? A face full of makeup on bread. And she has like, and I guess like her PR packages are like fancy bread from like Italy or like France, which is kind of cool, but at the same time weird. It's like, okay, it's like, damn, wow, people just want, like, there's a niche for everything is basically, because I wouldn't even begin to think about putting my face on a bread or watching someone else put their face on a bread. It's like, that's so weird. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you should go check it out and see for yourself, because it's like no music, literally just this woman sitting at a table, brings a loaf of bread, and she's like, ooh, look at this big bread, and smushes it with her hands. I mean, with her face, not hands, face. Like, that's so weird. I would never have thought of that. I bet you all of these girls who were thinking of becoming a stripper or an OnlyFans is now shook because all they got to do was smush bread with their faces. No cleavage, no nothing. Crazy. I don't even know if she's like a baker or anything. Like, it's just weird. It's just weird. I was thinking about what Instagram page or YouTube channel that I watch that I would be embarrassed by if someone else found out, but I feel like I'm pretty basic. Like, there's nothing really weird on YouTube or Instagram that I look at that would be construed as weird. I mean, I guess for some people who've never watched or never thought about mukbangs would think it's weird that I watch Stephanie Sue. But I watch her because of the mixture of her eating the food as well as telling true crime stories, because it makes me engaged with the video and being like, oh my god, what happened next? What happened next? Because she's really good at researching all of these true crimes and stuff like that, and it's ridiculous. And the way that she tells the story, it pulls you in, and she does a really good job. And I also like that she doesn't like eat all of the, I mean, she does have a lot of food in front of her, but I like that she doesn't eat all of it. And I know for some people it's like, oh, that's wasteful, but I'm sure, I mean, she says it in the video too, in certain videos, that she does either save them for leftovers or give them to her family members or whoever if they would like it. But I just like the idea of someone just sitting there eating like a normal portion, you know? Like, I don't know, there was just something about that extra mile of like having the nice setup, but still eating like a normal human being. Because I feel like when I see other people, like, I mean, not to start beef or nothing, but like Nikocado Avocado, I watched the first and only one video I've ever watched of his. I've only watched one, and it was him eating 5 boxes of Kraft mac and cheese by himself, like all of it. And it kind of grossed me out a little bit. I was like, ooh. I mean, I guess if you want to watch a video that'll make you not eat, like if you're like trying to intermittent fast or whatever, and you're like, ooh, I really want to eat that, I guess just watch one of his videos and your appetite will be gone. I guess that would be my embarrassing YouTube channel that I watch. Like, I feel like when I tell people that I know, like my friends, that I'm like, oh yeah, I watch this girl who eats, if I don't tell them the full context, it does make me feel a little bit embarrassed. Be like, oh wait, but I watch it because she does tell true crime stories, or you know. Whoops. I feel like I should have put the roll in the oven. It's kind of flaky. What's your go-to or favorite part of a Thanksgiving meal? Comment down below. I'm curious. I think my favorite part, I can't choose between, I mean, it's like, I don't know, it's kind of hard too, because it's like, if you're missing any of these items, it's like, you can't eat it. Like, if you don't have mashed potatoes, I can't eat that. And if you even try, oh my god, one year my boyfriend's family, they were about to try to make, what is it? Sweet potato, is it called sweet potato? What the hell are they called? Sweet potato? Yeah, I think it's called sweet potato mashed potatoes. And I was like, huh? Or mashed sweet potatoes, is that what they're called? Nasty, disgusting. I hate sweet potatoes, disgusting to me. But I'm like, no, you can't have a Thanksgiving meal without mashed potatoes. So I thought, you know, maybe that's it. Maybe that's my go-to. Maybe that's my favorite thing on my plate. Which, I do love mashed potatoes, don't get me wrong, with gravy. But I also can't eat it without the stuffing. Like, it's not a Thanksgiving meal without stuffing. But then I'm like, damn. But I was like, damn. I mean, I do love stuffing, but it's more of like, I can't eat it by itself. But if it's not on this plate for my Thanksgiving meal, it's not a Thanksgiving meal. So it's weird. It's so weird. If you've gotten this far on this video, thank you. Kudos to you. Because I feel like I'm going all over the place with me talking. But my next video for this coming Sunday, actually no, so this is probably going to go up on either on a Tuesday or on a Wednesday, a day or two before Thanksgiving. But I'm thinking that on Thanksgiving I'm also going to be uploading a gift guide video. but it's not going to be like the regular usual gift guides. This time I'm thinking of doing a video on gift guides from small businesses. So because of excuse me, because of COVID, it definitely hit a lot of small businesses out there. So, you know, I just wanted to give some small businesses that I like to shop at a shout out, if you will. So stay tuned for that. If you like girly things and cute things, stay tuned for that video. The only thing is, I will let you know that because these are small businesses and a lot of the things that I did purchase are kind of like either made to order or they are shop to order, because some of them are just personal shoppers that they shop for you. They do take a little longer, but nonetheless, I think they all will have either a Black Friday or a Cyber Monday sale. I think I might add several more businesses, like I'll name them, where you can shop, but I won't physically have anything from them yet, because I have found a lot of new small business owners lately on Instagram and on YouTube. So I want to give them a shout out too, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to be buying from them this Black Friday. But yeah, stay tuned for that if you're interested. You guys, I have no idea what else to talk about. I feel like I should have had a theme or an outline of what I should talk about, but I was like, you know what? I talk a lot. Let's just see what happens if I just turn on camera and start eating. What's gonna pop into my head and what's gonna come out my mouth, because sometimes what pops into my head is not what comes out of my mouth. Let me tell you. So 3 weeks ago, what did I say 3 weeks ago? Yeah, 3 weeks ago I made an order on Bath & Body Works website because they were doing a sale on single wick candles, and they were like $3.95 a pop. And I've never used a single wick candles, but my friend was like raving that she got like a bunch of them because they were so cheap, and I was like, ooh, let me try some. I'm really intrigued because I usually only buy candles on Candle Day for Bath & Body Works because that's the best deal you'll ever get. But this year I've been really crazy about about Christmas decorations and my home just feeling like Christmas, because Christmas is my favorite holiday ever. So I was going crazy this year, and so I was like, well, I want some holiday candles now, you know, before December 11th or whatever Candle Day is. So I made an order. I bought like, I think about like either 8 or 10. No. I think about like 10 candles or something like that. And tell me why, right? The first order, it gets delivered, right? It says delivered. And I was like, okay, cool. Now, the way that my apartment works, it's like there's no lobby. There's no such thing as a lobby. There's either a leasing office or a mailroom. That's it. So I'm like, okay, delivered, cool. Maybe it's like I didn't get in the mailroom. You also get a parcel pending locker where you will get texts and emails of a code specifically for you to get your package. But I didn't get any of that. And I was like, huh, delivered? And I was like, but I didn't get a code. So I was like, okay, maybe it's in the leasing office. But by that time that they had delivered, it was like the leasing office, by the time that I found out that they were delivered, the leasing office was closed. So I was like, okay, next morning I'm going to go down and I'm going to go check. I go down. I asked the lady, and they didn't find nothing. No package, no nothing. No, nothing that said Bath & Body Works. She even went to the mailroom with all the lockers, and she manually opened all of them, so for us to see if there's any packages that had my name on it. Nothing, nada. And I was like, wait, huh? And so I was like, wait, hold up. Did they just leave it out and did someone steal my package? And I'm like, damn, did someone really need Bath and Body Works that bad? And I was so confused. And so I called Bath and Body Works the next day. And I was like, hi, just to let you know, it said deliver, but I never received my package. I didn't think they were going to do anything about it at first, because, but I just wanted to see. It never hurts to see, So I asked them. And she was like, oh, I'm so sorry. And then she looked at the order number and see what was going on. And she said the courier said that they put it in the lobby. But as I said earlier, the way my apartment building is set up, there is no lobby. See the mailroom or the leasing office. That's it. There's no lobby. There's no such thing as a freaking lobby. So I'm like, okay, where is it? But she was nice enough. She was like, okay, well, we'll make a replacement order. And I was like, oh, that's great. The only problem was half of the candles that I wanted were not available. They were all sold out. They were like, oh, half of your candles are all sold out. And I was like, damn, really? And so she said that they will refund me for the half that are sold out, and the other half that are still available, she'll send a replacement order. And I was like, that is amazing. Thank you so much. And that made me feel a little better. I mean, I was a little sad that someone took it and that half of the candles that I really, really wanted were gone. But what can you do? So they put on the order, right? They put in the order, and then like 2 days later, I don't know if you've ever shopped at Bath and Body Works like online, but they are real quick with shipping. Usually, apparently. But anyways, as soon as she made that replacement order, a day or 2 days later, they're like, oh, okay, shipping confirmation. This is your shipping, your tracking number and everything. And I was like, okay, cool. It said that the estimated delivery date was the 20th. It was shipped on the 17th. And I was like, okay, cool. The 20th come around. And I'm like, where's my package? 5 p.m., 6 p.m., 7 p.m. Still no package. Still no delivery. So I was like, that's weird. And I'm like, did the same thing happen again? So I go back onto the website to track my package. And it no longer says estimated delivery date. And I was like, okay, so maybe it's just late. But I can't track it because the last update tracking information that was on there was from the 17th, from like 3 days before this. And it was shipped from Texas, which is where I believe that Bath and Body Works, the headquarters is at. And so that's where, or the warehouse is at, and that's where they ship it out. And that was the last update ever. I even signed up to get updates on my phone, like to a text, and I didn't get anything. And I was like, and I was like, you know what? Let me give them a minute. Let me give them a minute. So I waited a couple days until it's still the same thing. Nothing. Doesn't say what the next estimated delivery day is. It doesn't say that it doesn't have any updates from Texas on the 17th. And I was like, okay, well now it's like the freaking 22nd. So what's going on? I called them. I called Bath and Body Works, and they were like, that's so weird. I'm so confused. What's going on? And I'm like, that's what I'm saying. Where's my package? I'm so confused. And they were really, really nice about it, but I'm like, damn, am I just not supposed to have these single wick candles? Like, is the Lord telling me no single wick candles for you, bitch? I was so confused. But anyway, she was like, oh, I'm so sorry. They were like, oh, let me send you a replacement order. And I was like, and in my head, I'm like, okay, you can send me a replacement order, but is this one actually gonna get to me? Because I don't have any candles. Like, and she was like, yeah, we're gonna use a different courier, because I guess I don't know what the first time when it said delivered, but it wasn't delivered. I don't know what carrier that was, but the second time was FedEx. Oh, no, it wasn't. Yeah, it was FedEx. And so they were like, you know what? This time, for this replacement order, we're going to use USPS. So I'm still on standby for this third order. But while we were on the phone, she was like, Oh, did you know that we also are having, you can also get other things at Bath and Body Works right now because they're doing their Black Friday deal, which is buy 3 get 3 free. And in my head, I'm like, I mean, maybe that's your job, but like, I didn't even get my first order. What you mean? Like, I'm not about to put a second order for it to possibly not get to me. And not only that, it's like Bath and Body Works always has buy 3 get 3 free. I feel like they only do buy 3 get 3 free. Every other day that I see at Bath and Body Works is buy 3 get 3 free. So I don't know if I'm gonna get anything. I feel like Bath and Body Works, I do see a lot of people doing like Black Friday hauls from Bath and Body Works, but in my opinion, I feel like their Black Friday deal is one of the worst Black Friday deals ever. In my opinion, I feel like they got better deals on random days than they do on Black Friday. It's crazy. So stay tuned. I still don't have my candles. Hopefully I get them, but I have no idea. Starting to get full. And it's so funny because I made the order at the same time as one of my friends, and she also bought the single wick candles, and she got them exactly on this, because we both also got the same estimated delivery date, and she got hers, but not me. Not me, which is so weird because all the other times that I bought from Bath and Body Works, they were so good. It was so punctual, so early, so fast, and they would always put it in that parcel pending locker that I was telling y'all about, where they will text you the code. Well, they as in not Bath and Body Works, but they as in like the lockers. But it's weird. It's a really good meal. So good. Best mac and cheese recipe ever. I'm a sriracha whore, and this is probably the only mac and cheese that I can eat without drenching it in sriracha. I know I didn't finish my food, but I think I'm gonna end this here. But if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe and push your bell notifications. Let me know, comment down below if you like these types of videos, and maybe I'll do more of them. But excuse me. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a wonderful Thanksgiving and a happy holidays, and I can't wait to see you guys next time. Bye.